So, I really do have to short stream today because I need to finish a video in time for the plush to launch. So, I don't really have time for multiple runs. So it's haste time. Because there's a game mode that I've wanted to do on Haste that they released a few weeks ago. Also, they released multiplayer today, but that's not what we're doing. Sorry, I turned chat off. I don't know why. Oh, you know, I do know why. It's because I recorded GeoGuessr. So yeah, it's probably only gonna be like max 2 hours stream, because I really gotta make it the video.
Hello, Spiff.
Hey, Rio Rinks. And I'll be doing Secret of the Mimic runs tomorrow. But yep. What did I just join in on? Haste runs today. Apparently there's a hard mode in Shard 10 now. There's like a special mode. Yeah, disaster mode. Let me read this briefly.
I guess you are my little plink champ. Come here, plank.
Aw, thanks, IKEA chair. Thanks the 10 months.
Spiff, I am at work. Please entertain me.
No, I'm not gonna stream editing. No. No hit disaster mode? I don't know what no hit, but I want to beat it. Disaster mode, it's not as scary as it sounds, it's scarier. It's a new game mode that offers the most intense version of Haste yet. 4 distinct levels of difficulty applied to only the last shard. New dynamic obstacles, so we have to get through the 4 levels of evilness. So level 1, harder than base shard. Lava flowers drop ahead, lose health when your speed is low. That's normal. But let's go. Will I be playing the LN1 remake? Yeah, I already bought.
Have you ever streamed?
I'm so excited. I'm so excited for Little Nightmares 3 chat. I already bought, pre-ordered it or whatever. I don't really like LN1 that much, to be honest.
You're pretty funny. Your Poppy Playtime gameplay is probably my favorite.
Hell yeah, Anime Slayer. Yeah, hopefully when Chapter 5 comes out, it completes the game and I can do all chapter runs. That would be fun. But that won't be for a while. I'm so excited for Little Nightmares 3.
Stray content warning, Bendy the glitched attraction, and more.
Yep. Stray was, you know, a very significant part of the Spiff content. It did take like 5 streams.
To me. Very much looking forward to watching you play Lane 3 when it releases Spig Plink.
And it's very exciting when I get motivated enough from a game, from liking a game, to take on a challenge like that. Maybe I'm getting old, but I just feel like less games are motivating me like that anymore. Disaster level 1. What the hell is that? That's sick. Oh, this looks different. They changed the art on that. Also, I've already taken some damage. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, do I sound like a chipmunk? You sound fine? I had an issue yesterday. I was watching streams. The streamer sounded like a chipmunk, but only on 1080p. So I don't think it was her fault. I don't know if that's a Twitch thing. Yeah, really weird. Funny girl game, go fast. Sounds like a security breach thing. Twitch does that. Try refreshing. I know I did refresh on her. Don't worry. That's the first thing I check. I don't think it was her fault. But yeah, someone in her chat was like, just switch to 720 and you'll be fixed. I've turned up the game a little bit. This is all one shard. Yeah, this is shard 10, so it's the hardest shard in the game. It has the big final boss.
It would be sitting independently now. Spig loaf shake.
And this mode just like adds a bunch of hard stuff to it progressively. We're on level 1 of 4 of hardness, and I'd like to beat all 4. So far there's a new type of obstacle. We saw it in the first mini shard there. This is unchanged. It's not unchanged. There are now fire flowers in this. There never were. Okay. What? Why did I take damage? Are the fire flowers? Why am I taking damage?
Let's go. Also, Spig, have you seen there's a DLC for Still Wakes the Deep?
Yes.
We can have more Scottish oil rigs. Spig loaf shake, Spig loaf shake.
I kind of thought,
shake,
like, I don't...
loaf shake.
I wonder what it's about. What? Why am I taking damage? Is it just for being too slow? It must be. Yeah, I'll play the DLC at some point, but not right away. There's a few too many things I'd like to do. Where is the 2% I'm missing? So you just take damage if you're like below 90 meters per second or something? I've made a video on this game. I made a video on just the demo, and I've been wanting to make a video on the full game, but haven't found a good way to do it yet. Where the hell is the rest of this darkness? Oh my gosh, this better be 1%. No. No, I failed. What the hell? Oh well. No money. I don't lose a heart. Yeah, okay. Yeah, everything I play, also music and controller, is on Steam, pretty much. That's not true. Never mind. Steam or Game Jolt? Oh yeah, as for upgrades, I'm just going with the upgrades we had at the end of the last no-hit run we did. So it's like pretty basic, but I do have a bit of improved grappling hook, I think. Dead is all hearts gone, so chat, dead is failing the run then. Like, if I have to restart, that's dead. Maybe that could have been elaborated on, but whatever. Also, what do we think of the new spot? I moved predictions to the bottom left. I just kind of found it annoying while editing Dead Seat. Because, like, they're there for 2 minutes. I could also just lower the amount of time they're on screen. Shit. You prefer top? Yeah, maybe just top, but not as long. But then I have to go into the settings of it. We're not mimicking because it's too short of a stream. You kind of need a longer stream to get a good few runs in, and I don't want to just do one run. So I'll be doing mimic stuff tomorrow. Tomorrow I can stream longer because I will be done the video. Connor's on super awesome. Oh crap. Connor's on holiday. It's just me in the shop. You gotta give me time. Sent Connor to a 5-star resort. It's the sort of perks that he enjoys being an Astral Spiff editor. He actually does seem to be going to a pretty cool place. Yeah. I don't know where he's going. I don't even know if he wants to tell me. It was a word that I don't know how to say. I don't know if he wants me telling where he's going. Meanwhile, I'm sat here with mega hay fever and still have to mod. Yeah. If Nebula steps away from the computer, my automatic moderator gun sets off like a thick layer of glue to keep you back in your seat. The damage you take for not going fast is very... That's gonna kill me. Minimal. It's not nearly as bad as the damage you get for being in the darkness. So we can still live here. Oh my gosh. I'm sure the bitrate loves the fire. Killer for no hit? Yeah, I don't think these challenges, if they are indeed the hardest thing that's gonna be in this game, I'm not gonna do him no hit. Probably not. Yeah, stage 1, these flowers make it harder. The damage penalty for just going slow makes it harder. I think that's it though. Maybe it's a bit like exaggerated on obstacles, but no crazy punishment yet. I got hit by like the wiggle of the flower petal. Bro. Unfortunate. Jesus. Okay, that's enough. Holy crap. What the fuck? That was so much. Like actual airstrike. Oh, that's so bad. Flower. We survive another shard. Non-believers might be rising up, yeah. Thanks to 31 months, tier 2, Matthew. I have played Worms, yeah. I loved Worms. I only played it at other people's houses. I never had access to it at home. So I never got good or anything, but I did really enjoy it. Oh my gosh! I had nowhere to go. I had nothing to do. Still alive. Never mind. Not bad. First try. You are gonna be poor if you keep believing. I expect the next prediction to be healthily non-believer sided. I do know about the new Landfall game peak. Yeah, maybe if I beat this and get a main channel video out on this game, I'll let myself play it. I'm just dead set on showing the world this game that I really like, and I just have no idea how, but if these challenges are cool enough, that'll be good enough. Yeah, no, everybody I've talked to has said that Peak's really good. And I've watched Bread play it a bit. Oh, also, the Repo Museum update, like, fully came out today. Just a couple hours ago. Actually, a fairly big day for our games. I don't think I'll take a path all the way to the top here. Probably go halfway. Let's get a fire. No shame there. I'll stop there. Is it peak? It does look really good. Like, it's way better than when we first looked at the museum beta. My one potential, like, concern is I don't think they added an enemy, which would be sad if they didn't. Maybe they didn't, I just don't know about it. Dude, the bombs are insane. I'm incredibly excited for Little Nightmares. Yeah. I'm so poor I can predict by pressing the 10 button. That's poor. That's channel point poverty right there. I can't believe you've let yourself lose so many points. That is new chatter level of poor. You get 300 for following. What the hell is that layout, dude? Terrible, terrible, terrible. I don't want to die in this. I want to do one of these like before it ramps up as the shard goes on, just for an item. Okay, good. But obviously it's not worth dying. When next security breach stream? When? How about when? Maybe they're restoring health. How about when those Blast of the Past mods come out? I've been saying that for like... Wait, that's not a poo coin. Never mind. I've been saying that for like 2 years. Where are they? It's kind of too bad that they can't like charge for them. Because I mean, I know where they are. They're being made by people who have lives, and they don't pour every waking moment of their day into it because they're not paid. Maybe it's gonna be another teaser soon for it. That would just be wonderful. Well, no, I don't. I have no need for teasers necessarily.
Happy 38 months. How many years is that? I forgot. Good
Oh, they
luck
changed
on
the art on
Big
this too.
Loaf shakes, big loaf shakes, big
Made it
loaf shakes.
more something. I guess more obviously like part of that company. Also, my amazing wedding gift for my future brother-in-law came today. Ugh. And I gotta show you. So don't let me forget to show you. Also, we got our heart back. Like between runs. It's not a blender, no. This run's looking more promising because like I actually have health regen and whatnot. I don't have any energy regen yet though. I've just been not, you know, I've just been doing some getting good. Oh, ha, never mind. Wanted to go that way, but guess not. The javelin? Yeah, the javelin's here. Crap. What is this? Zoe finds Darrow relaxing on a tree branch despite the world around her being completely unstable. What is this? Oh. Okay, never mind. Wow, I almost thought there was a new one of these. Silly me. It didn't look like this in like that preview image. Oh, this way. Okay, there's no need for little air punches. I've not had one good landing here. There we go. Did I get him a charcuterie board? I don't think he needs a charcuterie board. Rip that flower. It's a nice contrast with the flower color. I prefer this one to like yellow or white. The ones that make like the bombs really hard to see. This is clarity. Okay, that's just... Did I get a look at the draft of lyrics you sent? No. No, I didn't. Where'd you send them? I guess so. Discord? Send me a reminder. There hasn't been any Odyssey hide and seek in a while. the map's like 95% finished. Honestly, we just haven't been prioritizing it very much. And all the people who have been helping us have done a great job. So anything that's left, I think I'm just going to do personally, me or Pepsi. Like, Pepsi's also on a bit of a holiday right now, so it won't be for a little while until we do... Okay, seriously? Until we do Odyssey, hide and seek in this Pizzaplex, which I am very excited for. That will be sick. I don't know how many of the guys have played Security Breach. I think most of them are gonna like not recognize the map at all.
Hope you're having fun, Squeak.
I am apricot bun cakes. I know that CJ. Time to scrap it and make it based on Secret of the Mimic. No, then I wouldn't know my way around Morph. I know that CJ knows it pretty well. I didn't actually know like how much of a FNAF fan CJ really was. Morph, have you played Security Breach? But yeah, I think at least half of them definitely not on their radar, so that'll be cool. But like the map is really well made. Basically, we have like the lobby into the daycare and some side rooms, so like it's pretty straightforward. It's more than big enough while also not being overwhelming. Yeah, thanks, Zachary. Played through it once, not enough to know the whole map. Yeah, fair enough. You don't need to know the whole map. That's enough. Actually, funny thing I've started doing whenever somebody makes... Oh, definitely active item. Whenever somebody makes a video essay on Security Breach, because this happens shockingly often, I play a little game of how long until they mention Gamemode. Go back and find this. Here it is.
To be scary.
So this video came out 2 weeks ago. Seriously, I recommend you try this too. Yeah, Security Breach is wasted potential.
Scary.
So, you know, it's
later in the night, you're once again forced into event.
It's a video about the fundamental problems with Security Breach. All right. This one was quicker than normal. How far did I watch? I might... Yeah, I think I've scrubbed past it now. It was like really early on. Let's just watch.
And just glitches or character design. And I'm not afraid to say that if you unironically enjoy this game, then you are, frankly, delusional. I am, frankly, delusional. I mean it. From the moment I saw the trailer, something about this game dug its claws into me, and I'm only kind of talking about Roxanne's. There's something I genuinely enjoy about this game, and as of writing this script, I still haven't fully figured it out. I doubt it's nostalgia since FNAF 1 came out when I was in college, which officially makes me an internet senior citizen. But I also don't get much enjoyment in the so bad it's good kind of way like I do for Sonic 06 or... No, I just hate that game. Actually, it is... I cannot describe how unfun that game is. But even if I don't know why I like this game, my fascination with it means I know this game. Not as much as someone like Astral Spiff, who managed to accomplish time travel in Security Breach, but definitely...
Split time! 1 minute 30 seconds. It never takes long. It's just funny, because that one, yeah, it's one of the quicker ones. Honestly, it might be a PB. Security Breach video essays, it's like either I'm at the start of it because they have to acknowledge that they don't know the game as well as I do, or I'm at the end where they're like Yeah, and there was some crazy speedrunning stuff. I don't really understand it, but there's this guy. Spiff. That's kind of my, the two ways that I fall into security breach videos. Video essay videos, specifically. And they'll just open the Gamemode video and take like a 5-second clip out of there somewhere. That's the one where he did that thing. Yeah. No, I didn't watch the whole video. I'm actually knee deep. Oh my gosh, what the hell? I'm knee deep in an I hate the tier. Hold on. I am currently knee deep in an I hate Tears of the Kingdom video essay, so. I won't be back to the security breach one in a while. Because you know what? I didn't hate it, but I actually, no, I probably did hate it because I've only beaten like 20% of it and I got bored. I did the water temple. No, not Point Crow. I'm watching the video essay. He just watched the video essay. But that react is how I found out he had another YouTube channel. Anyway, I only beat the water temple, and then I was like, "Okay, this is kind of ass." So I went looking for something fun, and I ended up doing like this Lionel arena, in the deep underground. And that was when Paige was sitting beside me and she looked up after a couple hours and was like, "You're still here?" I know I've told this story before because I was like, "You're just like Chad." That's what they say too. But that was pretty fun. I enjoyed that. To summarize my gripe with Tears of the Kingdom in like a sentence, oh gosh, is that there's too many solutions to things, and I've already played Breath of the Wild extensively. And where the fuck are the funny guys that go beep, 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 beep. Sad lack of them. Guardians, that's what they're called. Okay, that was too high. Oh no. No. Yeah, 100 meters per second, maybe downward speed.
Living in Australia. What do you think of this new mode so far?
I think it's 6 so far. I mean, anything that like adds obstacles is good. And you know, like with my no-hit thing, I was trying to artificially make this game harder, but this is just, I much prefer it when games are just hard or have a hard mode as opposed to needing to make it up yourself. I'm doing the disaster modes, Noah. Yeah, I know bitrate goes through the... On activate teleport? Where? Might be good to mention. Forwards. Yeah, fuck it.
I'll admit Switch 2 kinda made that game interesting to me again, and since it has been a while since I played either game.
Yeah, true. I didn't connect my Switch 1 to my Switch 2 because I don't really care about 5 more FPS or 10 more pixels. But maybe that would be at least something that would make it more enthralling. Wrong button. Oh my god! I teleported into the wall! Wow, great item. Stellar piece of equipment. So the flower just kind of drops where you're looking, I think. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's just really good at getting in my way. It like alternates dropping where I'm looking and somewhere random. I don't know. No, I think it just drops where I'm looking. And sometimes I drop it away from me. Okay, teleport. Oh, I point. Okay. I pointed at the wall. Well, to be fair, I didn't even mean to press it and I didn't know what was happening. But yeah, I'm really excited to watch the Tears of the Kingdom video essay that I started because her opinions aren't like mine, where it's like, I didn't like Tears of the Kingdom because I liked Breath of the Wild. It's more like, I know every square inch of Breath of the Wild, and I'm sad that Tears of the Kingdom did an insufficient job at expanding on those square inches. Which is an opinion that I can respect. Like, the video starts with her going to her favorite places and seeing how they've changed and being disappointed with the changes. That's understandable. If they're gonna rehash the map, it should be exciting to go back. And since it's not as good of a game. Okay. And Sky and Depths did not make up for it, yeah. I really, besides that Lionel arena, like, I hated the Depths for the small amount of time I played the game, but it just seems like it's just annoying to navigate. Okay, please, video game. Go there. Close. Haha, I can't touch me up here, flower. Evil flower of malice. I did enjoy, like, once I figured out how to make that standard flying machine with like a wheel and a board or whatever, I did enjoy lighting the plants for a little while. Because, like, you know, it's tangible progress of unlocking the map. That feels good. But not enough. Yeah, the hover bike. The standard... Oh, poo coin, we're saved. The standard movement. Let's restore one life. I think I might need it. Minus 10% boost is pretty awful, but with the power of the poo coin, I believe. I know I'm 25, but I was not present for Half-Life 2 to Gmod. I didn't have, like, PC gaming in my life for a very long time. Okay, fuck's sakes. Dude, I pointed the right direction. I just didn't expect it to drop me in the chasm. This is awful. Hell Welcome to hell. Close. I grew up with PS3. I didn't have one, but I spent enough time at my friends' houses that did. So PS3 and then Wii. I guess a PS2 for a little while. But PS2 was a little frustrating because we didn't have a memory card. Pretty hard to work with. Grew up with the PS3 and Little Big Planet Bomb Survivals. Oh, okay, Speedy Scout. Nuts. Yeah, new mode as of like 3 weeks ago, not the co-op that dropped today. Go this way. I do want one hard level, but I did lose, yes. Let's get the boost on taking damage. Because I'm gonna get those tiny... Yeah, co-op dropped today. Yeah, and I think there's some cosmetics now too, so you can differentiate yourself from your buddy. I don't know. I'll just have to see what that looks like. With the amount of updates that they've been putting out to Haste, like while Peak was being made and like now released and presumably getting updates as well, kind of makes me wonder. Where's Wallow in content warning? Huh? We forget about content warning. It exists. It's got unfinished content in its files as we speak. It's over, man. Let it go. I believe it's only been like a year and a half. They can still go back. I really don't care for any of these. It's been that long already? I don't know. Sometimes I'm a year off in when things released. I'll always remember what time of year I made videos on stuff. Like, I know I made content warning videos in spring. Whether it was last spring or the spring prior, I don't know. So 2024 or 3. It's 2024. Okay, so then it was basically a year ago that it's been abandoned. Because, like, I made the second one after a big content update. So that would have been its last one. Chat, you're so nice. I love you. Immediately searching for a job. When I'm famous, I'll remember you. Wow. I'm honored. Or, I don't know if that was for me. Chat, you should be honored. Sure. The flowers kind of look like blooming onions. Do onions get a flower on top of them that look like that? I'm not an onion gardener. don't think I've ever harvested an onion in my life. More of a carrot guy. Oh, it's a dish? Yeah, well, shows what I know. Okay. Fuck's sakes. Classic annoying generation. Let me free! I have the when take damage speed up, so speed up. Okay, that's just unfair. This has been a rough start. Okay, I'm gonna hold right side. Left side was god awful, so let's change that up. Damn onion wedge. I think we have a campfire right away here. Hey, Sterling. Yeah, we've nope, we don't. Nope, we already went through our campfire. Cool. Can you do co-op for this mode? Because that would be hilarious. Because, like, you know, really good players of the game are going to be just legitimately dying in this. So rather than a race, it could actually be like a survival. That's just... Yikes, dude. Big yikes on that onion. This is over. I am dead. Unless... No, I'm going to get bubbled. Yeah, okay. Let's try to live. I am getting sped up for taking damage. So if I can take like little ticks of damage, maybe that's gonna be my saving grace. I'm also wondering if I should be, what's the word we used? MSMing? Or FSMing in this case? Flower spawn management? Because it is spawning where I'm looking. Okay, you can't land on that. I didn't remember if you could or not. Although it does tend to spawn at inopportune moments. But see, that was good. We FSM'd that flower. And that one too. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be real. FSM is real. Let's go with the replenishing. Let's just get the passive healing. It's gonna be plenty of close calls. Yes, apparently. Well, I think they added skins because I'm not gonna check it on stream, Zachary. I think they added cosmetics because you have to be able to differentiate each other in co-op. And they're on a timer, so let's say it's like a 3-second. Oh, I don't think it's consistent. That didn't seem consistent, at least. Oh yeah, also believers, I took a risky strat with good payoff, as in I took another one of these levels. I'm sorry if it results in me dying. That was just not my intention. Comes with the territory, though. Gotta go through it. That's okay. The more flowers I hit, the faster I get. Maximum damage build. Yo, you think it's distance based? So that would make sense, Nick. No. Maximum proficiency. I don't know how to spell. That's okay. Proficiency, maybe you're going for? That sounds hard to spell. I learned what... So... Paige's family does horse stuff. And when they do a lot of horse stuff at once, in a day, they call it a gymkhana. Now, I thought that was just the name of some guy that, like, made up the rules to these little horse games. So I was like, oh yeah, gym. Yeah, gymkhana. The, I don't know, historical horse guy, I guess. But then I had to spell it yesterday. And so I was like, Paige, how do you spell, like, Jim's name? Yeah, Jim Horse. But turns out it's like GYM, like gymnasium. And it just means like horse sporting. And it's one word. It's like gym and then like canna with an H. Yeah. Oh, nice. And it means like horse play. Wait. Yeah, sure, whatever. Horse play sport. So, that's cool. I learned something new. Gymkhana is not Jim Horse. No, I thought it was, yeah, Jim, J-I-M space K-A-N-A. And it was just like, it's the dude that came up with this. Because, you know, there's specific games you play as you would in a gymnasium with humans.
Chat, I passed my temp test for my permit license. Let's fucking go.
What's a temp test? Does that mean you can drive? Congratulations, are the thoughts? Early license? Ah, cool. Congratulations. In what scenario would you even need to spell that word? Text conversation. Gymkhana is also a big rally car thing? That messes up my understanding of the word, but okay. I thought it was specifically for horse. I guess there's horsepower in cars. Ugh, I hit the yellow tint. Horses are just old cars, my gosh. That was tactical damage take. Also, the flower just falls through that. That's funny. But now I'm 10% faster. Take that, horses. This game's been fully released for like 4 months. I just haven't made a main channel video on it yet. Shit. Call me Weed Whacker Zoe. Yeah, sure. Less gravity. I did make a hit on the demo, yes. It's just people who watch that and were told that I'll be making a video on the full release might still think that the game is not released because I haven't made a video on it. And I'd like to change that. But also, I'm quickly getting to a bit of a video editor problem. So I use a lot of temporary video files, just like script recording, 5-second screen caps of videos. Every video has at least 20, like, really short temporary videos that get deleted after the video's done. But now I have this long-standing video I'm making on the story of the entire channel that has a shitload of temporary videos on its own that I can't delete. Problem is, all of those videos are now mixed with every other video's temporary videos, so I can't get rid of any temporary videos. Point is, my temporary video folder is getting monstrously full. And we all know how that can become a problem. You feeling those 10 terabytes? It's 8, and yes, that is a skill of mine. Point is, I might have to, like, actually work on that video at some point. A good 12 minutes of it are done. Of probably at least an hour and a half. Not bad. Oh my gosh. Bitrate must have loved that one. No, I'm not gonna get an external hard drive. I would much prefer to just manage my space intelligently. Intentional. A USB stick? Well, hold on. You might be onto something. I bet I have a couple of those at my desk. Just have to get rid of, like, my childhood Word documents. Yeah, you're onto something, Nat. It's just like I should keep them all separated, but I just don't usually have like super long, multiple long-term projects going. Let's just go with, well, level difficulty. It can't get any harder. I feel like it's at the max. I'm already getting, like, can they fit more obstacles? I don't think so. This is Shard 10 hard mode. Like, good luck fitting more nonsense in this. This doesn't look any worse than before I raised the difficulty with that item. It is still the bitrate destroyer 10,000. I use grapple because it's fun. That is my particular reason. Restore health. 20% boost for 12 seconds. It's not going to help much against the boss. Maybe it will. Because I believe we're now at the boss. Which I'm not. Okay, we have 160 health. We have 3 tries. Surely. Her boots glow depending on her speed. The big cheese. Boss? Yeah, it's a boss. Just because you use the cowl and this boss becomes nothing doesn't mean that it's not real for the rest of us. Look at the moves. Where's the next thing? Three more, and I do have them in a decent position. Though I'm gonna have to... do that. Alright, I do not have a grapple. Can I land on this? Bless. Wait, what? Is that what it normally looks like? That it is sort of. It's redder. That's because this is hard mode. Okay, this is what it normally looks like. Yeah. I love it when they make my hard game redder to symbolize the difficulty increase. So when do I unlock stage 2? Oh, here we go. What did I just join in on? Walkies. Blood engine. Oh, cool. Hold on. There's like something, a little tentacle coming out of it. Ah, that's pretty cool. That's neat. So I'm gonna go for now without upgrades, but you know what? Let's upgrade item rarity. Let's see some different items. No, I think item unlock is random. That is level 1 of 4 completed, yes. Take damage or heal based on every landing. Spark value changes depending on last landing. Tornadoes and meteors. This is gonna get wild. Okay. Alright, Haste. Here we go. This is how I like to start my runs. So take damage or heal based on landing. So I get like a regen on perfects, and I take damage on none. Oh my gosh, I take like a healthy amount of damage on goods. But then I heal on perfects. That's not bad. But I do get a lot of goods. Huh. Okay. Sure. Time to get good at perfects? Works for me. That's what I want here. I would like to be gooder. So let's do a hard run and meet up, I guess, at this question mark. Ow. Take like 25 damage off of 2 goods. But then, you know, you heal it back up. Very interesting. It like the fact that we're gonna have tornadoes and then meteors on top of each other and on top of the lava flowers. I'm not gonna talk about the halo. Am I supposed to be a... Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm just not observant enough for that sort of thing. I'm a macro observer. I take in the big picture, not the little details. Why do I have a halo? Is that a cosmetic that just auto-equipped? I like cosmetics. Also, I've officially put it on the list to make like an almost unedited 4-hour Sea of Thieves rant video, just so I can be done with it. So eventually that'll happen. It's so many words. On death? Oh, ignore death. That's nice. Too bad I'm broke. See, this is my most played game. That's why. like ever in my life. Probably. There's no time played stats on Minecraft and League of Legends, so probably my most played. So League is it? We'll never know. There used to be a like how much time have you wasted on League thing, like website that you could look it up. Yeah, I know you can check on wasted on LOL, except you can't because it only goes back to like 2019 and most of my hours are before 2019. Leadership pipe, probably just perpetual motion machine because I want speed. Let's go with luck, maybe it'll come up. So no, if I'd used that website, it would give me an incredibly inaccurate number. And then yeah, Minecraft's got nothing. You know, my Minecraft time is split between multiple accounts. Single player, multiplayer, different. There's no way of tracking that. Pretty sure, yeah, Sea of Thieves I think tracks your character, and I did very little on alt accounts, so only about 100 hours off my main account. I used Natsiant. No, Weed Whacker Zoe. No, I'm not gonna do a 600% plus 300% plus 200%. No, no, no. No, you were suggesting terrible things. Perfect landings and vulnerability? I think we're gonna have to take that. Shut up, Okles. Okles is activated from the woodwork. I said the code word. Sot of Thieves. Well, you know what, Okles? I am gonna have to reinstall Sea of Thieves for the 4-hour rant video because I want to just be playing the game while ranting. Free B-roll. Shit. So I'll play it with you then. You uninstalled it? I haven't had Sea of Thieves installed since 2022. Yeah. It's a big ass game. It's like 90 gigabytes. On the Microsoft Store. Because I got it before it went on Steam. I don't think I'll stream it, no. I need no distractions. So this means I get the damage reduction and the boost, but I have a harder next level. That's fine with me. Yeah, sure. I'll let the blinkers get in. Let's get a heart back. Yeah. Move from there. Also, I forgot to show off the super sick. Okay. Javelin after the first run. Dude, there was just a thick-ass wall of death. And absolutely no way around it. Maybe if I hard 90-degree turn, but that has its own problems. Maybe we shouldn't have Spiff won't get ants anytime soon at the start of the FAQ. I was wondering why so many people bring that up. Probably because it's the first thing. No, I don't want a free grappling hook. That's funny, they have a Mario star. CJ starting Tempest? Nice. He finally ran out of things to stream, so he's going back to Tempest. That's sick. If he's still going, I'll raid him. Oh, thank God for that perfect. That saved me. Okay, that is just... Relax, please. No, they're landing on the road. Okay. This is really like a have to get perfects build. Because I regen on perfect. I'm gonna die if I don't get a few perfects here. Oh, you said I didn't mean now? Oh, that's too bad. So, CJ hasn't run out of things to stream yet. Got my hopes up. I really needed to be anything but that. Ugh. Okay. Anything but the crystal gap with no good ramps leading up to it. Sure, yeah. Dude! No, I went backwards! It's over. Bad generation. We call it bad generation. CJ's doing 5 roguelikes in a row without dying. Yeah, he's done a fair amount of cool roguelike stuff. Alright. Noah, I know you're watching. No showing the recipient of this. Check it out! An entire javelin! This is the wedding gift for my future brother-in-law. It's like a sport javelin. So that he'll be able to throw it. It's so cool. I'm so excited to throw it. Why is this the gift? Because it's what he asked for. And he asked for it as a joke. But I found a company that makes good javelins and I bought one. So now I have a javelin. I will post a, yeah, sure, I'll show a video or something. Test it on the webcam? Well, it's not supposed to pierce stuff. How can you contain the urge to poke stuff? I just poked the webcam.
I own a javelin for home defense, as the founding knights intended.
Good, good. That's good. Seems a little big for enclosed spaces, but I'm sure you can make it work. I prefer a broadsword. What about a short sword? What about half a pitchfork? What a unique idea. I doubt anyone's thought of that. I mean, javelins kind of are spears. They're just not that pointy. Wow, 3 fire pits after the first shard? That's so stupid. It's okay, Nebula took that glue comment I made to heart and is now like stuck to the wall or something. The mods are gone, Josh. Or Nebula died of hay fever. That might be, yeah. That could be the case. I sent a funny hay fever video to Connor the other day. I feel like I'm relating to the Brits. See, I like this is cool. You know, what an exciting item to see in the shop. The experimental thruster. Oh, except it's $1,700. How am I supposed to afford that shit? All these updates and they haven't nerfed the poo coin or buffed the grappling hook or nerfed the cowl. Interesting. Okay, I gotta not die to like landing. Oh god. I need a whatever, lock in. Gotta think a bit more about flower spawns when I need them to be somewhere else. I got this one from Nordic Sport. It's not, like, very crazy, but shipping was almost as much as the Javelin itself. So, like, I do think I bought a Javelin from the other side of the planet. Oh, look at that, a perfect. Get me out of this disgusting yellow level. I'm gonna die here. Do we have a prediction on this run? Or are we still waiting on the last one? I hope we're waiting on the last one. So I'm about to Alt F4 this attempt. Good. Okay, I'll pay it out. Choose outcome. Nope, he deaded. He deaded. Slash prediction. Alright, making a new one. It's the same one. If this goes all the way, it'll probably be the last run, because I do have to probably end before 2 hours. And I want to do some longing. Check on our mushrooms. I think I will improve stats. Like, yeah, I will. I'm not just going to force myself to stay where I am stats-wise. But I'm not going to change off the grappling hook. Should you all in? That would depend on what you're all inning on. A bit of sandbagging to get better items. This is just like Mario Kart. Yeah. The non-believers are gonna have their mind blown when I get a bullet bill. boost per missing health. Like, no. I don't want to be low health. Like, boost will be nice at that point, but I'd rather just a constant boost. And so the low rarity item wins again, even though I didn't even have to buy it. Also, what the hell was that grappling hook? Golden mushroom, please. I saw Squeaks do like a Mario Kart challenge where he had to win 9 knockout matches in one stream. I don't know how long it took, but that would be hilarious. Just at the mercy of the shit. There's somebody else simply also did it. I watched him for a little while. And yeah, knockout is just brutal. Like, I won on day 2 or whatever of Mario Kart. I came back and I won 2 knockouts in a couple hours. It was not bad. But like after a couple weeks, people are better. You know, you're gonna have 1 sweat in your lobby at least. Oi. Oi. Sounds pretty brutal. Shit. Did I see Ludwig's video on trying to beat a knockout race? No, but was it trying to win 1 knockout race? Because, I mean, I technically made the same video. My day 1 Mario Kart video was on trying to win 1 knockout race. Not a super tall ask, but you still gotta go through some shit to get there. Over time, it became 1 knockout race? That's funny. He was going through it. Okay, shit. Like, oh my gosh. I'm gonna die. Does it just lose the challenge? Oh, thank God. No sparks for me, but we carry on. I have never lost there before. Now, mind you, I did screw it up, but the flower did not help. They're like, that doesn't change. So it should be incredibly free every time. And yet, we messed up. It doesn't count as a death because it's like an extra mode that, like almost an optional one for sparks. I thought it did, or maybe they made it so that it didn't. I don't know. It didn't. That's what matters. Oh, it used to. Okay, yeah. So, was it that they reduced our total lives, but made it so that that doesn't kill you anymore? Something like that. Oh, anchor! Oh, full health. Yeah, it's only good when you're at full health. Another perfect landing boost or missing health bonus. Just think of the landing boost. I sincerely hope your short stream turns into a normal length stream. This can't be one of those short stream. No, it can't, because I need to promote my cat in plush form. So I do actually need to finish a video for tomorrow. Sure. Well, send me forwards at least. I appreciate that. Okay. Not good. I'd rather just go through the rock than go through that blue portal of magnetizing you backwards. Tactical rock clearing, I guess. Whatever. We live to see another day. I'm gonna go with that because I think we have a cooldown boost related item. Oh boy, a sand level. You know what that means. Ground to ground missiles. No, I don't super love sand either, but go to a black sand beach in Iceland is still one of the coolest things I think I've ever gone to. Mostly because I didn't think they actually existed. So I had like an Iceland beach picture as my desktop background for a long time as a kid when I first got a laptop. And I just thought it was fake. I was like, yeah, this is cool. But then I learned that holy crap! I learned that it was not fake. And that I could actually go to it. So that was a, little life goal. That was really cool. As bad as sand is, it can still be pretty cool. Oh, Star Wars reference. Yeah. Me and Paige went to 28 years later. Like 2 days ago. Odd movie. Bits of it I really liked. Less so other bits. It had some of the most like dramatic mood shifts I've ever seen in a movie. Ending was whack. That's what I mean. Like, ending was like, what the like, that just doesn't, it didn't feel right at all. And I get that with the 28 series, whatever you want to call that. They don't try to like resolve the world or even the plot. They're just like mini stories within a world. No, honestly, I thought that Zombie's dick was shorter than what the memes made it out to be. Everybody was like... it wasn't. He was like... You know... It wasn't insane. Oh. Oh. It wasn't the monstrous dong I was anticipating. But for being like an isolated story that doesn't even necessarily resolve itself, I get that. As frustrating as it is, it was alright. Paige didn't like it, but you know, Paige usually doesn't like my zombie movies. I kind of force her to come to them. We were talking about, like, if she's ever walked out of a movie theater because the movie was so bad. And it was actually you guys talking about Star Wars that reminded me of this in the first place, because I almost walked out of, like, the last Disney Star Wars movie. Whatever it was called. Jedi Back Again. Palpatine 2. That movie. Didn't like it. But I didn't walk out of it. I did finish it. My mom walked out of a movie theater once. It's a funny story because my dad, like, loves war movies and he's a big history nerd, and my mom absolutely does not. But this is before they even met. She was having like a rare night out with a girlfriend, and her boyfriend at the time was super excited about this movie that was coming out called Apocalypse Now, which some of you will know is it's a pretty intense movie about the Vietnam War. Not for my mom. And yet she somehow got convinced by the guys in her life to go to it. And she made it only like 30 minutes before she left. On taking damage, rewind yourself 5 seconds in time. Invulnerability for 0.4 seconds. 5 seconds back? Let's do it 'cause cool, but... Damn. Oh. Yeah, okay. And then he just does the same thing. Oh. Okay, I don't like this already. This is messing with the flow of things. Fuck off! No, it's gonna activate on my slowness. It's just gonna activate on off cooldown. No, I don't want this. Just let me tank some things. Is it? Okay, this is bad. I really don't like it. Is it sending me like closer to the void? Felt that way at least. Okay, that was just because I had an okay landing game. I don't need a retry on it. rewinds the void too? Okay, I guess I was just doing bad in general. If I could pick when it rewinded me, it'd be a lot better. I told you don't take it? Yeah, but I want to take everything once. I haven't played much DBD yet. I'll have to play some. I keep saying that and not doing it. Tournament's coming up. At some point. Okay. Wait a second, it's multiplying the flowers though. It didn't take that into account. That's good. Hell yeah. Awesome. I'm sorry, believers. Hey, no, we clutch. Surely. Yeah. Just give it another shot. All right. See, perfect this time. No, that flap's in the way now. God damn. Or it needs a longer cooldown. Something that was. Wait, it's whole. It holds your grapple hook too. That's interesting. So if I grapple right before hitting something, then I can keep my grapple on it. Interesting. Please just die, bro. I'm holding on. And the cooldown is being reduced, right? It's being reduced by my item that reduces cooldowns. Yes, which I was very excited to take because I have a speed item related to reduced cooldowns. I was gonna say I'm about to go back in time and get immediately smashed through a cactus. I love this. Is amazing. I'm dead. Yeah, no, that was just incredibly cooked. Okay. All right, last attempt for the day. Yes, you can perfect off of the top of cactuses. They don't have pointy ows. Just grateful to take damage without being sent back in time. Excuse me. All right. I got a Black Mirror episode based on this item in mind. You have a machine that allows you to retry things in your life when you make a mistake, except the machine decides what a mistake is. So you're just fucking Groundhog Day, basically. You know what? That basically just is Groundhog Day. Ugh. Okay, that doesn't count. We're just going again. I'm gonna do some longing after Haste, yeah. And it's like, you love a girl, but the machine doesn't. So you can go on dates with her, but then she doesn't actually remember them. No. Imagine you propose to the love of your life and it chooses that moment to rewind. Think about that. That's how I felt in that last run. Just making these great plays. You know, maybe not statistically perfect. And then I had to do them again. Oh yeah, another disappointing part of 28 years later. That one really frail zombie isn't actually Cillian Murphy, I think it's his name, Cillian, whatever. I really thought that was him. I thought it was gonna like kind of resolve the first movie by being like, yeah, he died and now he's this zombie. But it's just somebody that looks like him. Not the dong zom. Killing him off screen isn't great. Is it worse than never being on the screen again? 2.5% boost for every consecutive perfect landing. We have to. That's cool. He's in the next film? Like 28 months? Or like 28 decades, the upcoming 2030 film? Weeks? Oh shit, I always get it wrong. He's in Weeks? Wow. Are they making 2 more movies based on 28 years? Or yeah, are they going to like... 28.8 years. 28 years and 28 seconds. Interesting, okay. Well, that's good then. You know what's not good? Everything... My current condition. Holy nuts. I am being cooked by this level. It's so over. I don't think I can get past this level. Gonna be honest. Okay, let's try and control the fire flowers. All right. 28 years before. Then it'd just be like regular day UK. Oh, poo! Okay, we can't do this, so we have to go right. Wait, no, I have a mandatory one. Shoot. And no fires, because I have to hit this one or this one. So I guess let's just get it out of the way. Yeah, I'm just not going to switch off of grappling hook, because I like it. What did I just join in on? Walkies. Cat Maya, thanks to the Prime. Did Twitch give me another arbitrary sub goal? We're only 240 subs off 3.6 thousand subs. Something insane will happen if we hit that level. Don't know what. But Twitch thinks that something insane will happen. So it must be true. I mean, I would love to see grapple be buffed. It's not that bad. It's just not as good in a lot of situations. Really, all I want to see buffed with grapple is... How are you shooting behind you, by the way? I'd love it to take less energy. That's it. Just a little less energy. Because I... Okay, hold on. We are gonna absolutely die if I do not one-shot this really well. No. Wow. Died to a landing. What was that route? I wasn't gonna make... I guess I probably could have skid along... Yeah, it was just bad. Maybe I should have had the backup item. Died to ankle twist? Yeah. Yup. Well, let's look at some upgrades. This is not quite buy. I'm gonna do some longing, but... Get up HP, get up energy. Well, let's get the cheapest. Let's get HP. Cool. I don't think you can increase your lives further. Isn't the max 3? Maybe it's 4. You have 4? Okay, max is 4 then. Whoa, hold on, I just want to look. There's a play with friends option. So is it just co-op? Friends? Public? Huh. Well, I'll have to try that. Unlimited? Just anybody can join. Interesting. Well, I assume everybody has to go into a shard together. Can you hurt each other? That'll be interesting. All right, well. Haste but Mario Kart? Yeah, real. Okay, the longing. Oh yeah, I'll pay out the Gamba. RIP mods. Oh! Oh, never mind. Not RIP gods. Look at this! Today's his birthday! Oh, because I've been playing for 1 year! Happy birthday, little buddy! Use Matuk on the mushroom? Climb! No way! No way! Wow, I can't believe this actually worked. Never would have figured this out. I mean, maybe if I spent like an actually large amount of time in this game, but I came here once, didn't know what to do, forgot what anything said because it's a year. Here we are. So I think now we're gonna approach the darkness. I've heard mentions of the darkness. We heard about it from that advice guy whose advice I forget. So that's cool. Yeah, I remember the darkness from looking up wood, yeah. Little guy does not have a name. Don't think so. I recommend bringing a purple shroom. Well, whatever. What did I just join in on? Walkies.
Hey Spiff, how are zoomies hitting?
Got hit a lot. Belka, if you're talking about haste. Lots of hitting. Yeah, it's getting dark. Can't see that well. Can see my eyes. For anybody who's like watching outside in the sun, looking at the stream, you're gonna be able to see literally nothing but his eyes. Okay. Back to crawling. The thing about bringing a purple mushroom is that it expires after a while. I don't know how long, but sometimes I try to watch Twitch streams outside because I like sitting outside. We have like an egg chair outside. It's really hard to watch screens. I have to cover my computer with an umbrella? That's a great idea. This place is so dark that even I can't see anything without a light. That even I can't see anything without a light. That's fine. Surely, it's fine. Do we have a light? Yes, we could technically go get a purple mushroom. Can't say I didn't try. That's okay. The longing is about things taking a long time. What's another backtrack? Watch there be like a hole or something. I die. No, I can see the ground up until... I can still see. Oh my gosh, my screen is like dusty. There's something there. Son of a bitch, let's go get a mushroom. Hold on, I'm gonna remember this spot. We can forget about whatever this is. And we'll go back, we'll get a mushroom, and then just hang out for a second. Moon's gonna get me. I have the javelin. I can't be harmed. Have a pitchforks upstairs. I can't fit myself down here. I do have like a number of throwing knives. I keep all my various trinkets in the area. I got a corkscrew. I have an X-Acto knife.
Should have brought a Patrick Nightlight.
True, yeah. It's a utility knife? I'd call it an X-Acto knife. Oh, they're not weapons. The throwing knives are just an old hobby. The X-Acto knife is a tool from when I did flood repair. Gotta cut through a lot of drywall. Edwin's dead. I feel like I saw somebody say that Edwin's gonna come back. I don't think so. You don't cut drywall, you eat it? Wasn't allowed to eat it. I didn't get my drywall rations. Worked for a corrupt company. X-Acto knives are the all tiny, all metal ones where you can swap out the blade? Bruh. You swap out the blade on this one. It's not all metal? Doesn't matter. Did you at least eat some of the cotton candy between the walls? No. My first ever day on the job, I had to wear like a full, not hazmat suit, but like plastic suit. Because there was mold. Just a gross job. It gets super hot in there, and you get so sweaty that like the sweat pools at the end of your fingertips in your gloves. And like when you take them off for lunch, you can like empty out the droplets of sweat. That's the disaster repair lifestyle. It's a nasty job. What am I doing? Walking. Yeah, and Sensil, you missed me walking all the way to the right and then realizing that I probably need to bring a mushroom and walking all the way back to the left. Classic longing stuff. Okay, well let's mattock this this mushroom. Okay. Cool. The mushroom has turned into an abomination. Maybe it could have been used as a trampoline. I sure hope you handle it with the utmost care. Alright, now, since we've done this tactical decision, we can just press walk and I don't have to hold it anymore. And we hope that Buddy doesn't decide to eat his light source. Please tell me that was just for safekeeping. Okay, good. Had me concerned for a second there. Well, it didn't make the normal crunch sound. Spiff forgot one of his most fond memory places for this? No, that was just like an early game remembering everything one. Haste was fun, yeah. I beat the first of the 4, like, challenge modes for level 10. And they are a bit much, but they're pretty fun. Are there quests or tasks that you need to do in this game? Huh, I guess so. A year in, and this is the first, like, puzzle we've solved. Just been wandering around for 365 days. Yeah, 366 days, I guess, now. I don't think there is a point to the game. It's just exists. Just is. Please don't eat that mushroom. I can't help but notice that it seems a little dimmer. Hopefully you don't need like a lantern or something. Yeah, the little dude, I forget what this guy's called. He's like a, you know, a mythical species. It's not imp, it's shade. That's what he is. He said it's his birthday, which is true. It's been a year. Happy birthday, Buzzy. Oh, your name is your local lesbian plank. Don't worry, I won't delete your emote. Just the other ones. Please, mushroom, you must live on for me. For the shade. Be careful moving forward. Oh my gosh. Paying attention in this game? Okay. We're still not to where we turned around. Obviously, he'll stop moving. So we don't have to care until he stops moving. You're scaring me, Fox. All right. Well, some of the walls almost look like they had scratch marks on them, but I've... I haven't really paid that much attention to the other walls. Okay, I would like the advice. What was the advice that that thing in the wall gave me? I took screenshots? I did, you're right, but I don't want to pause. Because the mushroom's gonna die. Seems a bit brighter here. The mushroom won't die. Okay, fine. I'm looking at the advice then. The way to the light is blocked by total darkness. You will only overcome darkness if you learn to become darkness. The way, you will be invisible to it. But you will only achieve this if you delve deep, deep into your own mind and conscious loneliness. Okay. Oh, that's an edge. I feel like delving deep means jumping over the edge. But I am incredibly concerned. Shake my damn head. That's the only thing I can make sense of. Alright, let's just go the other way. Biff gets told to self-reflect? No, I'm trying to make literal sense of being told to self-reflect. I seem to have stumbled upon a hidden staircase in this darkness. Oh, so if you would have just gone without the mushroom, you would have just dropped off the edge and died, maybe. Also, the mushroom is... whatever. What? You can't see it yet, but there's another me! Hey! Is your king asleep for 400 days too? I can see you. Feel like I've had a horrible nightmare. Well, we made it back home. Can I go back now and drop off the edge? Can I draw myself? So I feel like I didn't... The creature? The hermit? The musician? I So many combinations of color. That I undergo mitosis. Mitosis. The mimic. I don't know. That's a good question. Angst! That's him! So is this me facing him? If you learn to become darkness, you will delve deep into your own mind and conscious loneliness. Draw my demons. Do you want advice? Yeah, but make it super vague. Please, if you can. Whenever you need advice, we have 34 days left. I have to bring that picture with me. The screenshot you took is accurate. You do need to follow it. What Ank said to you is important. He can see you. I need to make him not see me. Does that mean that I need to go up there again, but without a mushroom, and make sure to not fall off the cliff? That's my guess. Eat the mushroom after I'm up there, then. Yeah, eat the mushroom on the stairs. Well, let's finish our self-portrait of angst first. The light dies anyway? Can I bring the portrait of angst? Well, I don't think so, but let's find out here. Yeah. If my shade closed his big shiny eyes, that would work, but... I'm probably going to leave it for later because it's actually going to take like 15 minutes to walk up there. But I'll have him walk up there today. Because I'm streaming tomorrow. I'm going to try and do like longing stuff every day. I might even do some really short streams in the next month. On days that I'm not streaming. Just to longing. But tomorrow we'll have for sure. Excuse me. Why does the portrait sort of look like Mimic from Secret of the Mimic M2? Plus, why are there only 3 photos in the house? Excuse me, there's at least 4. I decorated this place phenomenally. No, I can't tell my shade to close his eyes. That horse kind of looks like one of those Mimic costumes. Surely. Looks like Anxiety from Inside Out 2. Yeah, I never watched that movie. Was it good? Didn't it have like an insane... Like, isn't it like top 5 most money-making movies ever? Or something? It was crazy advertised. Did it just cover my other one? Oh. Okay. All right. Sure. you done a challenge that you just had enough and didn't want to do it anymore? Yes. There's actually in my list of upcoming videos, one of them is called The Challenges I Failed. I'm making a video on the failures. Anyway, I'm gonna send him, send our little dude back to the darkness, and then we'll backtrack tomorrow and go again. And this is the king. You know, one of the few times or the only time I brought her an alcohol, I think I succeeded. I was just a little tired, honestly. Unexcited. Not loving it. And I had some wine. I didn't, like, bring out alcohol because I was like, I can't stand this anymore. Probably just like I had some, wanted some. Anyway, gonna head out. I will be live tomorrow for a properly long stream. Bye-bye, chat. What time? 10 a.m. That's kind of my standard right now. Because I'm getting up at 8. Me and Paige go on a walk at 8. Yeah, hold on. Sajaya is not even streaming. No, I'm not gonna raid anybody. Have a good night. Or day. Bye-bye.